parking in New York City is tough, but imagine this. You're absolutely sure that you've got a legal spot, and then your car is ticketed and towed.
It is happening, and you won't believe who is responsible. Tonight, Arnold Diaz drives New York City right into the Hall of Shame.
What do you think of this situation?
I think it's total entrapment.
It's unfair, says Tom Holman, that he has to pay for the city transportation department's mistake. The DOT screwed up when it painted these white parking stripes all along Washington Street in the West Village. The lines and brackets mark what you'd assume are legal parking spaces. That's why Tom parked here in a designated space that admittedly is close to a fire hydrant.
If those brackets weren't there, there's no way I would park there.
But you figure the bracket is okay.
And wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But when he later came back for his car,
It was gone.
Towed.
It cost Tom $185 for the towing plus $115 for the ticket for parking within 15 feet of a hydrant. He showed the judge pictures of the space with the DOT markings, but was found guilty.
It's incredible.
It is.
Unfair.
Arthur Strickler, district manager of Community Board 2, says lots of people have been ticketed and towed because of the DOT's folly of putting down these lines 5 years ago that created a number of parking spaces that are actually illegal.
No one knows why they're there. They're inaccurate. Some of the DOT can't count 15 feet.
On one corner after another, the DOT put bracketed spaces that are less than the required 15 feet from the hydrant. This one's 12 feet. On Washington and Charles, it's 9 feet from a fire plug. Here, only 8 feet separates the hydrant and parking spot. And the space where Tom Holman parked is even closer to the pump.
You park there thinking it's legal, and the next morning there's no car. City makes $150, if not more, on it, and the person who lives here gets screwed.
It appears the city's doing a brisk business on Washington Street. We saw a number of tow trucks and traffic agents working the block. It's easy pickets, but it's unfair, and the DOT knows it, says Strickler.
What does the DOT say? How do they defend this?
They go like this. We didn't do it. They say it was done before their administration, and they're leaving it to the next administration. Talk about bureaucrats.
He says DOT officials told him it's too difficult to rip up the thermal plastic that the lines are made of.
I said paint them over, asphalt, do something. He says, we're not doing anything.
This is hard to believe.
This is ridiculous. We need people like you to come down here and put it on TV to help us.
We called the DOT to ask why the department doesn't do something about the illegal parking spaces it created. No one would speak with us on camera, but our calls got action, a promise to fix the problem right away.
A department spokesman told CBS2 DOT contractors are going to reposition the parking stalls on Washington Street to ensure that they are all 15 feet from the fire hydrants. This work will take place this week or as soon as the pavement's dry. That's good news, says Strickler, but it should have been done years ago.
Only in New York.
So into our CBS2 Hall of Shame, we induct the New York City Department of Transportation for failing to correct its own mistakes in entrapping unsuspecting motorists until shame on you got involved.
East side, west side, all around the town, the tots sang ring-a-rosy, London Bridge is falling down, and there were boys and girls together. Me and Mamie rode, tripped the light fantastic on the sidewalks of New York.